Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Arab Abaya coming at you from the Chicago camp with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, The Pride of the Wicked. I got this quick video where it was talking about this police officer that pulls over this black judge. Now, he didn't know it was a black judge. He just thought it was a so-called black woman. You know that the word black is a negative term, and we're not black. We're Israelites. As a matter of fact, our skin is brown. But anyway, I thought this would be a good teaching lesson, a good teaching point. So I want to bring it out. So anyway, before I play this video, I want to read this quick scripture. I want to go to Job chapter 9, verse 24. It says, "The earth is given unto the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where or who is he?" Well, he's a so-called white man. As you get ready to see that these people, they really think that because they have that badge and because they have some authority, that they can just do wickedness and get away with it. Check this video out. Check this out.
Intentional damage, intentional property damage is a misdemeanor. You want me to read you the statute?
Why are you dressed like that? Why are you wearing a robe?
Surprise, judge.
I'm not a judge, I'm a police officer.
Not you, me. How about that?
You're a judge.
No, I just wearing this robe because I have nothing else to do.
Well, you don't act like a judge. You definitely don't look like a judge.
Yeah, what do they look like?
Not you.
Oh, not me? What do they look like? I don't look like a judge?
Wow.
Well, guess what? I am one, and I'm on my way to work now. But you know what? I've sentenced more men with better discipline than you. You'll be standing when I walk in court. Surprise.
Wow.
Why didn't you just lead with telling me that you were a judge? All you had to do was tell me you were a judge.
I didn't have to tell you nothing. You treat every citizen with respect.
Right.
I do. I'm just doing my job.
What difference would it make if I was a judge? What difference? You still didn't have the right to break my tail light, and then you give me a citation with that? I'll see you in court.
Wow.
1019. Man, the station's calling me. Just get home safely. We'll just settle this with the warning, okay? You need to get your taillight fixed. It's not safe to be driving like that, and please just drive the speed limit.
Wow. Well, this has been going on since the beginning, and these the so-called white man and the other nations have been together to try to keep Jake down, the 12 tribes. Let me go to Psalms chapter 83, verse 3. It says, verse 2, it says, "For lo, thy enemies have made a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. And they have said, Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name Israel may no longer be in remembrance. So they have consulted together in one consent. They are confederate against thee." So this is a perfect example of this man is, confederate against that woman for no reason. Now, he didn't even know that lady. He didn't know who she was or what she represented. But he just wanted to oppress. He's been raised that way, and this has been how society was. So he figured that he would be able to do what he do to all of the 12 tribes, to all of the Jake. But it didn't work out that way. Verse 6, this is very important. This is telling you who the Lord has a hit list for and who the people are that are oppressing us. It says the tabernacles of Edom, that's who we just saw, the so-called white man. It says the Ishmaelites, which is the Muslim, and Moab, which is the Chinese. and the Hagarids, which is the Ishmaelites. They're the Muslim. So these are the people that the Lord have said that's consulted together for our demise. And that's what you just saw. That man broke the woman's tail light. Then after he broke her tail light, he's going to give her a ticket. They go into secret councils to try to oppress the 12 tribes. And, now the Bible's teaching us that, through the men of the Lord are coming down able to show us that in the Bible. You see it in 3D, what's exactly going on. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15, it says, "Woe unto them that seek deep to hide the counsel of the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, Who see us? Who knoweth us?" So this is a perfect example of them doing stuff in secret, and now it's coming out. And the people are being able to see that these people are wicked, and that they have a plan, or they made a tumult together to oppress a certain people. The truth is coming out. Why are they doing this? Because they know that their kingdom is coming to an end. Let's get that. They know that this kingdom is coming to an end. Job chapter 14, verse 4. It says, "Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one." Verse 5, it says, "Seeing that his days are determined, the number of months are with thee, thou hast appointed a bounds that he cannot pass." So this man know that when his time is up, his time is up. So what he's trying to do is get this plan that he have for this next system out. And he's trying to oppress and keep the people at bay as much as he can until he get the system out. It's just that in this particular situation, this cop tried to do something wicked, and he did it to someone that was in greater authority than himself, and it blew up in his face. So I would love to be a fly on the wall and see what happens when he go to court and stand before this judge. It's not going to be pretty. I'm going to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Rababiah. Until next time, Lord willing, Shalom.